Another thing as well, Orlando Pirates this season, they are not dangerous in front of goal, and that is something I would have not associated Orlando Pirates with. If you remember the Orlando Pirates with Root Crawl, if you remember the Orlando Pirates with even this one, the Dimitri and Rulani one that recently just happened, they were so good in front of goal. They were good at just scoring goals. They were fluid as well. And for some reason, it's just not looking the same. And I thought I would never associate the word toothless with the Orlando Pirates, especially, because of the way they were capable of scoring goals. And I had to look and dig deep and try to figure out what is going on. So what I did was I went to the first league game that they played this season, and just league games only. I went to the first league game that they played and looked at the first attackers they started with. And they started with Hoto, Mango, Jukumanja, right? Those are the first three that they started with. And they've already played 12 games. Would you believe me if I told you that Zinnbauer and Fadu Davids have only been able to start with the same attackers once in 12 games? Once. So when I mean that, I mean in almost every game, that front line has changed. Whether Pule comes in, whether Lodge comes in, whether Mango comes in, whether Jugmanja comes in, Lepas is injured without a shadow of doubt. So he's injured, I'll give him that. But the starting three or the attackers that they put on has changed almost every game this season in the league. Now, if you do that, how are you expecting fluidity to happen from the attackers? Because even with this game here, Golden Arrows, there were times that I saw that the players were sometimes running into the same spaces. Sometimes they were running into the same spaces, and I think it's because they're just not playing enough with each other. And I just think there needs to come a point. I know there's COVID, I know there's injuries, but there needs to come a point where Zinnbauer has to be able to pick at least the three attackers and put them in the same game one after the other. At least give them 3 games in a row or something, But this front line has changed almost every single game. And I think it's a problem that Zimbabwe really needs to fix.